So you got some backyard poultry and you want to learn how to feed them all and do it cost effectively, especially if you have a large group. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, so here's the story. I've got, some backyard poultry and I was quickly growing my operation, and I knew that I need to grow and figure out a good way to feed all these guys and have enough feeder space for all of them. I've seen these things out in the market. There's a couple companies that make these bulk range feeders. There's a couple problems with them. One, they're very expensive. They're anywhere from $300 to like $700 depending on what size you buy. They hold from 300 to 600 pounds. And I was like, that's just out of my ballpark. The other thing that I don't like about those big bulk feeders is, besides the price, is there's no way you can move that. If you've got 300 or 400 pounds of feed in there and you fill that up and you're moving your birds every day or every other day and you're doing a pastured poultry operation, you can't move that thing unless you have a big heavy tractor that you want to drag out there. We do everything by hand on our farm. We raise anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 meat birds a year, in addition to a flock of laying ducks, about 300. And so I don't have a tractor. I don't own one. I don't use one on the farm. We do everything by hand for moving our shelters, our feeders, our waters. So I'll show you what I came up with. This here is double-walled irrigation pipe. It comes in a variety of diameters. I think this is an 8-inch. They also make a 12 and a 15-inch that we use as well. They come in 20-foot sections. We typically cut it down in half, so we'll cut it in a 10-foot section, which we have here for our younger birds. And then we'll use the larger sections for our older birds. We'll use a 12 or 15-inch diameter, and sometimes we'll keep it at 20 foot. But you see, birds can get on both sides of this, so you can have hundreds of birds eating at the same time, and that's key. You can have a feeder out there, but with those big round bulk range feeders, only so many birds can belly up to the feeder at the same time. Whereas this, you've got a 10-foot section. This will hold about 40 pounds of feed, this 8-inch, 10-foot, 8-inch piece. We buy these pipes in 20-foot sections, and then we cut it in half, and then we cut it in half again. So we get 4 10-foot sections out of one pipe, which costs about $100. You can get these in 12-inch diameter, 15-inch diameter. The larger diameter is like the 15-inch they'll hold 150 pounds, maybe closer to 200 pounds. So you can put a lot of feed in there. And then when you're done, you just tip it over, dump out any old feed. If there gets water in there, you dump it out. Not a problem. It's super lightweight. And then we just tie a little rope on the end. We put wood blocks on it so we can move it. So here you see we've got a wood block to keep the feed from spilling out the ends on both sides, and then we just tie a rope on it so we can easily pick it up and drag it to the next paddock. And we can move these easily every day by hand without a tractor. $100 versus $600 for the big range feeders, for one large range feeder. And we've got 4 of these for $100. Definitely would go this route. It's going to save you a ton of money. You can move it every day. I love it. So just want to give you that little tip. If you like this, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you like the big range feeders, let me know what you think about those too. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on those and why you like them. And check out my channel. I've got a lot more great videos that I think you'll like, as far as saving money and trying to start your own farm. Thanks.